Good evening and welcome to Bharat News on Bharat TV. I'm Shajiv Jagannathan and here are tonight's top stories. In breaking news, President-elect Trump's cabinet picks face bomb threats and swatting attacks in a growing wave of targeted violence. In local news, Texas wins a legal battle over razor wire fencing at the border. Mexico steps up border enforcement following Trump's 25% tariff threats, and Mark Zuckerberg visits Mar-a-Lago's backing for a national renewal campaign. Meanwhile, an Indian-American organization is urging Biden and Trump to act on alarming developments in Bangladesh. And in Indian news, Prime Minister Modi emphasizes India's cultural influence on the global stage, while S. Jaishankar briefs the PM on anti-Hindu violence in Bangladesh. Jagan Reddy denies allegations regarding the Adani power deal, and Priyanka Gandhi takes her parliamentary oath, rekindling congressional momentum. And finally, in international news, Australia passes a landmark law banning social media for children under 16. So let's dive right into the details. Members of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet have been targeted with bomb threats and swatting attacks, raising fears about their safety ahead of the January inauguration. Federal law enforcement agencies are investigating these threats, which have disrupted the lives of several high-profile officials. Trump condemned the acts as cowardly and pledged to prioritize his team's security. This wave of threats comes amid heightened political tensions and criticism of his cabinet appointments, signaling a challenging road ahead for his administration. A federal appeals court has granted Texas a legal win by halting the federal government's destruction of razor wire fencing along the U.S.-Mexico border. The wire, spanning over 29 miles near Eagle Pass, has drawn sharp criticism from activists who call it inhumane, but state officials view it as an essential for border security. Governor Greg Abbott hailed the ruling as a victory for Texas sovereignty. Meanwhile, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum reassured President-elect Trump that migrant caravans are being managed within Mexico, making a shift toward collaborative border efforts. President-elect Donald Trump's 25% tariff threat has prompted Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo to take decisive action on border security. Following Trump's ultimatum, Sheinbaum agreed to intensify efforts to stop migrant caravans and enhance measures against drug trafficking, including fentanyl. Trump hailed the agreement as a major step toward securing the U.S.-Mexico border, emphasizing that Mexico's cooperation will significantly curb illegal crossings and drug inflow. Sheinbaum framed the move as a part of a comprehensive migration strategy, aligning with Mexico's commitment to bilateral solutions. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg's visit to Mar-a-Lago has sparked speculation as he reportedly sought Trump's backing for a national renewal initiative. This proposal aims to address societal divisions through investments in infrastructure and technology, positioning tech companies as drivers of progress. Critics question Zuckerberg's motives amid ongoing antitrust scrutiny, but insiders suggest he hopes to play a significant role in the Trump policy agenda, possibly leveraging Meta's resources for bipartisan causes. The Foundation of India and Indian Diaspora Studies, an Indian organization, has urged Joe Biden and Donald Trump to intervene in Bangladesh's growing instability, warning of a potential Islamic state if extremist violence continues unchecked. The group highlights attacks on Hindu minorities and increasing political unrest, calling for immediate international action to stabilize the region. The appeal underscores the concerns about minority rights and the risks of wider geopolitical repercussions if Bangladesh's situation worsens. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted India's growing global cultural influence, emphasizing the universal appeal of yoga, Ayurveda, and classical Indian arts. Speaking at an international cultural conclave, he celebrated milestones like the UN's recognition of International Day of Yoga and the global embrace of Indian festivals such as Diwali and Holi. Modi credited the Indian diaspora for their role in promoting India's traditions abroad, fostering cultural diplomacy and mutual understanding. He also stressed the importance of blending India's heritage with modern relevance, positioning the nation as a leader in soft power and global harmony. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met with PM Modi to discuss rising anti-Hindu violence in Bangladesh, providing updates on attacks against minority communities and their implications for bilateral relations. India is reportedly urging Dhaka to strengthen protections for minorities and ensure accountability for perpetrators. The situation has sparked widespread concern among Indian leaders and diaspora communities. Former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Reddy dismissed accusations of irregularities in a power deal involving Adani, asserting that the agreement adhered to all legal protocols. Critics, meanwhile, have raised questions about transparency and potential political influence in the deal, but Reddy defended it as a necessary step to address energy demands. The controversy adds to the scrutiny of Adani's expanding role in India's energy sector. Priyanka Gandhi took her oath as the MP for Wayanad, replacing Rahul Gandhi after his disqualification earlier this year. The ceremony, attended by Sonia Gandhi and other congressional leaders, marks a symbolic moment for the party's renewed push to reclaim political relevance. Priyanka's entry into parliament is seen as a strategic move to boost congressional visibility and strengthen its leadership core. In a global first, Australia has passed a law banning children under 16 from using social media platforms, holding tech companies accountable for enforcement. The legislation includes fines up to $50 million for noncompliance and mandates stricter age verification. While the law aims to combat online harm, critics argue it may infringe on privacy and push youth forward toward unregulated platforms. The move sets a bold precedent as governments worldwide grapple with social media's impact on young users. And that concludes tonight's bulletin, so stay informed by visiting our website and following us on social media. My name is Shajiv Jagannathan, and we will see you next Friday.